Assalamualaikum dan selamat pagi. Hari ini kita akan mengadakan satu sesi eLearn at USM, How to Create Assignment and Forum, yang akan dikendalikan oleh Dr. Dr. Nur Asniza. Anytime from now, Doktor, 5 minit lagi kan?
Waalaikumsalam. InsyaAllah kita akan mula tepat pukul 9. Yeah, we'll start at 9 o'clock insyaAllah. Can you listen to my voice, everybody?
Yes, Doktor.
Okay,
Boleh.
thank you. Okay. Can I start sharing my content? Can I?
Doktor, please.
Okay, thank you very much.
Alright.
Right. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good morning, everybody. First of all, I would like to thank CDAE team for inviting me to be the FACE for today's workshop on eLearn at USM. So thank you very much, CDAE. It's my second time, I think, with CDAE conducting workshop on eLearn. And this time around, we're going to do a series of eLearn at USM, starting from today, and then we're going to have another one on the 24th, and the final one on the 30th. Right, I share with all of you at the chat box the link for these e-modules, module for eLearn at USM. So please go to that link and it will take you to the eLearn at USM module. Anybody who have go to the link, are you able to look at the module? Please respond.
Not yet.
Not yet, okay. Right, somebody respond. Yes, the link was fine. Alhamdulillah. So throughout our 3-day series of workshop on eLearn at USM, I will use these e-modules to guide you on how we can do or enhance our skills in using eLearn. Okay. So I really hope that this module will help you anytime, anywhere, whenever you want to test or create an assignment or a forum or anything that regarded to what we are going to learn throughout these 3 days of webinar series on eLearn at USM. Right, it's 9 a.m. already, so I suppose I can start my session today. So Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good morning, everybody. So to those who have just joined this series of workshops on eLearn at USM. So thanks again for joining it. Right. First of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Asniza Ishak. So that is a picture of me for those who have not seen me before around USM. That is me. And I am from School of Educational Studies, PPIP. And actually, I'm in the portfolio of science education in PPIP, particularly in biology education and also in pedagogy and curriculum, because my PhD is in pedagogy and curriculum. So thanks again to CDAE for inviting me to become one of the facilitator for introducing eLearn at USM to staff and or maybe lecturers of USM. And this workshop is actually organized by CDAE. So thanks again to CDAE. Right. So in this e-module that I just created it last night because I'm thinking of how I want to make my participants easy to follow whatever steps that I will explain throughout my session. So I came out with an idea of producing a modules on eLearn at USM. So I asked teams of CDE if you have any particular guideline or any modules regarding eLearn, and one of the staff from CDE said that so far we don't have. And thinking of that, it might be useful if I have one of my own modules about e-learning, so that in the future I can be using it again, again and again. Yeah. So that's why last night I thought, okay, maybe why not I came out with an e-modules of eLearn at USM. So this is just a beginning of a development or construction of the e-modules. There may be flaws here and there, but I really hope that it might help you throughout our session of the 3 days of workshops in eLearn at USM. Okay, so let's go to the introductions. I mean, when you can access to the e-module, of course, you can follow me by just clicking at the buttons, yeah, in the websites that I produce. Okay, and if you have encountered any problem, just communicate with me in the chat box, and I will try to accommodate or assist you from time to time from the chat box. All right. Okay, let's look at the introductions of our session today. There are actually 4 parts that I'm going to deliver throughout the 3 days of sessions of our eLearn at USM. Okay, today, 22nd, on the 24th and the 30th of September. So basically, what I'm going to explain to all of you, yeah, and hopefully that we're going to do some hands-on activity, even though this is tough situation where usually we will conducting workshop on eLearn at USM face-to-face with the participants so that we can guide you with a hands-on activity. But because of this COVID-19 pandemic, we cannot, do a face-to-face session. So we'll do a non-face-to-face session through online, but still you can do the hands-on activity together with me by just open at the websites of eLearn later on. Okay. So don't just listen to me. Let's do some together, yeah, so that you can apply whatever that you have learned with me in our workshop today. Right. Let's look at the table of content. So basically, there are 4 things that I will try to cover in our 3-day sessions of eLearn at USM. So first things, I will do some introduction to USM eLearn. So gonna explain briefly on the characteristic of eLearn at USM. And secondly, I will try to show you how to create an assignment and forum. So basically that is what we're going to do today. Yeah, I'm going to explain how we can create assignment and forum in our eLearn at USM. And on the 24th of September, I will try and explain to all of you on how we can upload and embed resources, such as Microsoft Word or PDF, or even other resources that we can embed that have an embed button, such as the YouTube, Padlet, Flipgrid, so on and so forth on the 24th. And on our last day of workshops on eLearn at USM, I will try and guide you to create questions, question bank, and also how to make a quiz through our eLearn at USM. So basically, this is what the module will cover, but part of it is here, part of it is not yet here because I will update it from time to time. Like I said, this is a new website that I just recently. Okay, so of course, whenever we want to start a workshop, we have to look at our objectives, yeah? So at the end of this webinar series, I really hope that all of you will be able to know the characteristic of eLearn at USM. And then you'll be able to create an online assignment for your student in the online platform, yeah? And then you can embed resources such as YouTube videos, Padlet, or any resources that have embed codes in eLearn at USM. So this one, objective number 3 and objective number 4, we will cover later on in the second and the third sessions of workshop in eLearn at USM. Okay, so the fourth objective is that I really hope that you'll be able to create questions and design quiz in eLearn at USM as part of their teaching and learning activities and maybe part of the summative or formative assessment. So this is what I really hope that all of you will gain by the end of our 3 days sessions in eLearn. Okay, so I hope that all of you are ready for our workshop today. But before that, I just want to know your background about eLearn at USM. So I'm not sure all of participants that joining my workshop today, how far or how much do you have knowledge in handling eLearn at USM. So I would like you to go to mentimeter.com, scan to this QR code, and you can go to this link, yeah? So I may just copy this link and I will put it in the chat box so that it will direct you to the survey. Okay. So basically the survey is about, I just want to know your basic knowledge and understanding of how we can use or how do you use your eLearn at USM so far, yeah? So I will give you around maybe 5 minutes so that you can answer this question, only one question. Okay, so maybe I can bring you to the Mentimeter website. Okay, I just want to rate yourself in using eLearn at USM. Okay. So I put 4 options there: high, moderate, low, and you are a newbie. Yeah, you never explore eLearn before. So that is newbie. Only 23 of you who have answered the survey. If I look at the participant list, we have 75 who participate this workshop. So I'm expecting more to answer this simple survey. Okay, 34 answering the survey. Maybe I give another 2 minutes. Okay, sure. Dr. Annie will paste again the link for the survey. And since you just enter the room, I will paste again the link for the e-module, yeah? Okay. I created a website for our e-modules. So you don't have to download it, just go to that link and it will direct you to the website, yeah? Maybe 1 more minute. So I'm introducing you also the usage of Mentimeter, where actually when I start my class, during that face-to-face class last semester or previous semester, I always begin my class by using this Mentimeter platform, where I give a simple question to the student and I want them to answer it. Mainly because I want to capture their engagement in my class, and it's a two-in-one purpose. Yeah, first I want them to get engaged with me during my class, and secondly, I want to capture their attendance. Yeah, I want to capture their attendance. Even though we have attendance in eLearn, but still it's a two-in-one kind of a process in my early stage of teaching and learning, where I want them to engage with me by, you know, answering certain questions, and at the same time, I know their feedback and also their attendance for that particular class. Yeah. So this is a good way of engaging your participants or your students during your classroom. All right, so even though 47 have answered this simple survey on rating yourself in using eLearn at USM, yeah, I highly I appreciate your effort to go through these questions and answer it. Right, let's look at one by one the feedback from all of you regarding your, maybe knowledge, your competency on using eLearn at USM from the 47 participants who have answered it. And I can see that most of you are moderate user of e-learning, which means that you know basic features, you know all the characteristics of the e-learn, yeah. And today maybe you want to enhance some more your knowledge or your competency in using eLearn. So I can see also some of you are very high in using eLearn. So maybe today is a kind of session where you want to refresh your understanding, maybe, yeah. And 1.8 among those who have low competency, I say, or knowledge towards using eLearn, and also same value with the numbers who are considering yourself as a newbie. So maybe this newbie and low participants are among new lecturers who have just enrolled into USM. And since we have that newbie and low participants, I will, of course, introduce you with the features of eLearn at USM or basic characteristic of eLearn at USM. So I really hope that those are among moderate and high will be, tolerate enough to consider that we can go slowly because we have this newbie and low, competencies of participants in our workshop today. Right, so thank you very much for this simple survey. So I know now that this would be the background of my participants. Therefore, I will slowly and really hope that by the end of our workshop, the objectives that I wanted you to achieve will be gained, yeah? Right. Let's go back to the module. So thank you for the survey. Okay. Let's move on to the characteristic of eLearn at USM. So this page will guide you on the characteristic of eLearn at USM. So I can see that there are more just joining the workshop. Low and newbie may be all lecturers. I'm not sure about that. I'm just considering that maybe the low and the newbie are coming from the new lecturers enrolling USM perhaps, yeah? So those who have just joined, let me just copy and paste again the link to this module so that it will direct you to the modules, yeah? Okay. Right. How to log into USM? eLearn at USM. So you can go to https elearning.usm mysidang 2021 because everybody know that we have a new feature of e-learning for upcoming session, yeah, sidang 2021, yeah. So I believe that CDE just upgrade or giving a new feature to our eLearn last week, and we can only access to the eLearn by 17th of September. Yeah. So if you go to eLearn, you will see the new feature of eLearn at USM. So if I show you the new eLearn at USM. Okay, so no, this is the old one. Right. So this would be the new features of eLearn at USM. Let me just go to home. Site home. Okay. So introducing you our new features of eLearn at USM. Yeah, you will see no more the old versions of eLearn at USM unless you will go to eLearn at USM archive. So there in eLearn at USM archive, you can, go back to the eLearns that you have created in the previous sessions, yeah? 2019, 2020, 2018, 2019. You can just go to your previous eLearn. But here, the new link or the new eLearn is the new features by CD so that we can be more, motivated in doing our eLearn, right? So I hope that all of you be able to open your eLearn at USM, yeah? Okay. So, when you go to that website, of course, you have to log in. So you have to log in with your identity at USM, yeah, using email and password for USM, your campus online login, and then it will bring you to your dashboard, yeah. So like I just showed you just now, okay. So many, right. So this will be the new feature, and of course you have to log in. Like me, I already logged into my eLearn at USM. So what about this eLearn at USM? It just give a refresh outlook or refresh look of the eLearn at USM. So what is eLearn at USM? is the official e-learning portals, centralized learning center for USM lecturers and students, where all courses offered by the university can be found in these portals. Yeah. eLearn at USM enables smooth course administration, delivery, and management between lecturer, student, and course administrator. It also helps students to stay engaged during and after classes. And we know that we are moving forward to have this blended learning kind of teaching and learning in our next session. So of course, everybody have to use eLearn at USM, even though we have so many other learning management system that we can use, such as MOOC, yeah, the open learning, but we have to appreciate the CDA team who created or promoting eLearn at USM. So as a part of USM, why not we use the platform created by CDAE? Okay. Somebody asked, why do we need to recreate the material in the new eLearn? Can't CDAE just copy over the previously uploaded material in the previous course page into new course page? Right, actually there are ways how you can just import whatever that you have done in the previous eLearn into the new eLearn. But that is not my objective today. But I think towards the end of the session, maybe after our third day, I may introduce you how you can import whatever you have created in your previous eLearn using backup and restore. Yeah, we do have that backup and restore in our eLearn. So you can backup whatever that you have put in your previous eLearn, and then you can restore in your new eLearn. If I have time, I will introduce that to you. Okay. Right. So this is my dashboard. Yeah, when I look, I go back to my module. Just want to show you. This is my dashboard. Where in this dashboard, we can see at the top of it, we can see eLearn at USM archive. Like I told you, you can open back your previous eLearn in the previous sessions, yeah, because we don't want to mix up all the eLearns or whatever that we have created in our previous sessions into the new session. So that's why we have this eLearn at USM archive button, so that you can trace back whatever that you have in your previous eLearn. Okay. And then we have course management. Okay, course management function is for you to create course or to split course. I'm not going to explain detail on that. And then we have teaching assessment button here. So later or towards the end of the semester, you can ask your students to evaluate your teaching and your teaching processes by using these teaching assessment tools. Yeah, it's a survey where you ask your student to answer it towards the end or at the end of your teaching and learning session in the end of your semester. And then we have e-portfolio at Mahara. So those who want to create your own e-portfolio, you can create your e-portfolio. But the most important thing is that in your dashboard, this is what we call as your dashboard, it will show you all the courses that you can enroll yourself for semester 1, and maybe in semester 2, you can see all the courses that belongs to you in semester 2. If you are a coordinator or co-coordinator for certain course, it will, the course that you will teach will appear in the eLearn, okay? So let's say you are the coordinator or the course coordinator for this particular course, but when you open the eLearn, your name are not in the enrolled courses, you can ask your deputy dean academic, the deputy dean, TDA lah, because he or she or your TDA is the person who are responsible to make sure that you will be able to enroll yourself in the eLearn by the courses that you're going to teach. All right. So this is how the dashboard will look like. Okay. I really hope that all of you are able to go to your own dashboard and see the courses that you're going to teach in semester 1, right? Okay, so we're going to start our first task of this morning workshop. Our first task, this is going to be, you know, the totally new eLearn for these sessions, yeah, for next semester. I believe some of you have not put in the synopsis of the objective of the course, yeah, so why not we refresh ourselves on how we can adding in all the synopsis and the objective of our course. So I will begin with task 1, where I want you to include the synopsis of your courses creatively. You know, creatively. All right. So what you can do is you can go to your course in eLearn. You can course, yeah. And then you can, of course, because we want to edit our eLearn, you have to turn editing on. All right. You have to go to turn editing on. And then you go to edit sections at the very top of your eLearn. I will show you later. This is just a step-by-step that I want to tell you how we can add in our synopsis of our course, yeah. And after you go to edit section, you will write your synopsis at a space given. And then after you finish writing your synopsis to get objectives, maybe you can click save and changes, yeah. Click save changes, which it will automatically save whatever that you have done or you have added to your eLearn. So basically, this is a very, you know, my very simple introduction to my course, ya. Selamat datang or welcome to Khusus PGA 103 Guru Sekolah dan Masyarakat. Okay, so this is my own, yeah. And then I put some picture because I said I want you to include synopsis of your courses creatively. We don't just want simply adding synopsis by using just words, yeah. It doesn't enhance or it doesn't make your page or eLearn page creative, yeah. So beside just putting in words, why not we put pictures as well, yeah, so that it will capture the students, you know, attention and motivate them to learn this course by having pictures for them to know better what are the contents that they're going to learn in this. As for me, Guru Sekolah dan Masyarakat, teacher, school and society, because I'm from educational background, this is the course that I will teach for undergraduate students, yeah, first year students, right? Where in this course, I'm going to introduce them about what is teacher, what is schools, what is society, and how these three teachers, schools and society can dive in the educational system. So that's why I put a picture here where we can see the teacher and the school surrounding, and perhaps maybe later on more on the activity that involve the teachers, the schools and the society. Okay, so basically this is my synopsis of my eLearn, right? So I want to see how you make your own synopsis of your eLearn, right? So what we can do is that you can go to your eLearn. Okay, let me just enroll to my eLearn. So this is my dashboard. I hope that all of you can look at my dashboard. And at the same time, I want you to practice at your own courses as well. So let me just go to this PGA 1 through 103, teacher, school and society, because this is a new eLearn for this session. I believe every courses will be empty, yeah? So I believe yours is also empty, right? Can you see that our eLearn this session is different from the previous sessions, yeah? Okay, we have the new features of the eLearn, but still the features or the characteristics are still almost the same as the previous one, right? Okay. And like I show you in the module just now, this is my very simple, you know, way of introducing my courses to the students by having pictures and a little bit of the synopsis or the objective of the course, and then I have also a timetable on the courses that I'm going to teach the students, so that the student will know the information for this particular course. So how do we do this? Yeah, how do we do this? Right, first of all, of course, you have to go to this button and, sorry, this one. Can you see the 3 dots at the very top right of your page? You can see turn editing on. Okay. So here, when you click turn editing on, what you can see at the right hand side of your page is that the blended status. You know, every lecturer, we have to make sure that we completed all the category in the eLearn, so that we can gain our blended status. Okay, and in the just a brief introductions on what is actually blended status. You know, we have information, resources, activities, and also assessment, where if we achieve all of the KPI for this category, our blended status will be ticked. So right now, since this is a new page for my eLearn for these sessions, it's still not blended. Yeah, it's still not blended. My status is not blended yet. So that's why I can see a cross there. But you know, when I put in all the information here, I put it last night for the synopsis of the course, automatically my KPI for information is achieved, and I got a tick for that. Yeah. So just add in your synopsis in the information part, you will be ticked. Yeah, your status will be ticked. And then as for the resources, our KPI is that you have to add in at least 7. Yeah, at least 7 for you to get that blended status for resources. So what are example of resources that you can add in your eLearn? Your notes, either in a words form, in a PDF forms, yeah, or any articles that you want to share with your students, any you know, other resources that you can put, such as maybe you want to put a Padlet. Yeah, I will show you what is Padlet so on later on. So at least you must have 7 resources for you to achieve your KPI of blended status. As for the activities, we only require 3 for you to achieve your KPI. Yeah. So what kind of activities that we can put in, such as we can put or, you know, you put embed a YouTube, you embed you know, I will explain to you later what kind of activities that we have here in our eLearn. Bottom line is that you only have to add 3. Yeah, you only have to add 3 activities in order for you to get that tick for your activities. And finally, assessment. Yeah, you need to add 2. Yeah, your KPI is 2 for assessment. So example of assessment would be adding quiz. Yeah, then if you have that 2 quiz, automatically you will be ticked. So right now, since this is a new eLearn, maybe for sure we have not add anything yet. Yeah, we have not anything yet. But let's make sure that our information is ticked by the end of our session today. So how do we get this or put in all the synopsis? Okay, you can go, you know, and at your course, you can see there is an edit button here. Okay, so at the top of it, you can see the setting. This is the setting. Yeah, edit setting, we have filter, gradebook setup. This is a platform where you can back up, you can restore, and you can import whatever that you have put in your eLearn. Okay, so now we about your course editing. So you have to go to the course editing, you click edit, and you can go to edit section. Let's do together with me, yeah? Okay, so when you go to that edit section, you can see at the top, the title would be Summary of Selamat Datang ke Kursus PGA. So where does Selamat Datang ke Kursus PGA 103 come from? Yeah, because you know, in your page, you can you have to you can see section name where you have to tick that section name so that you can custom your own, introduction of your course page. Don't let it be default, yeah, because eLearn will set default for you. So your job is to make sure that it is, fancy, whatever that you want to capture your students' eyes whenever the first time they will open your eLearn. So why not you custom your own introduction to your course, yeah? So here I just put selamat datang to PGA 103. So welcome to PGA 103 course, whatever name of your course. And then here you can see the summary part where you can add whatever that you want to include for your course synopsis. So what I did, I put a picture and also a words, yeah, and a summary in words for my course. Okay, so where do you get the synopsis? You can get it from your lesson plan, your research you punya rancangan pengajaran. So you have that synopsis and objective in your rancangan pengajaran. Why don't you just copy it and paste it here in your course synopsis of your eLearn? Okay, so I believe all of you have prepared the rancangan pengajaran, the BPK, and there you will have your synopsis, your objective, so on and so forth. Okay, so why don't you just copy and just paste it here? So here are the features for you to edit whatever that you have put in the box. Let's say a figure, I can highlight and then I can go to the font size, whether I want to be large, medium, small, pre-formatted or paragraph, yeah? So let's say I want it to be large. So, okay, medium. Sorry. Okay, try one more time. I want it to be medium, so the size will be smaller. But of course, we want to capture our students' attention. I want it to be, yeah, so it will appear large. Okay, how about if I go to paragraph? It will set default in the form of paragraph. But right now, I want it to be large, large. Then, you may wondering, how can I add picture to my own synopsis, yeah, rather than having words? Okay, when you go to the icons or buttons at the top of these summary sections, okay, if you click this down arrow, there'll be more buttons that will display. You can see here, insert or edit image. So by clicking that, right, you can add picture into your summary. Okay, so how do we get the picture? I'm sure you have to upload your picture first, yeah. Maybe from the website or maybe from your gallery, and then you just browse, yeah, browse, and then choose file, okay, and then you can select whatever picture that you want to show your students. Okay, so let's say I just want to show a picture of myself, okay, because this is the only one that I have in my list. So let me just choose, yeah, so automatically the file that you have chosen is here, and you just upload, yeah, so that is me. Okay, if you want to reduce the size, maybe you can reduce it into a smaller size, yeah. Maybe this one is too big. I just want to have 100 × 100 size. Okay. And if you want to describe anything to the picture, you can do so by describing the picture. You can say, okay, this is me, your course coordinator. Okay, this is me, your course coordinator. Just call me Dr. Ija, right? So if you don't want to add anything, you just can, this image is decorative only. You can add that. But if you want to describe anything, you just untick that box, yeah, and write whatever that you want to write in order to for you to explain the picture that you have uploaded. So save image. So we have to wait. Okay, there, that is me. Because since I have a picture that I've already uploaded in my course summary, so I will just leave it there. And if I wanted to delete it, I can do that also. But now I'm adding new picture, which is picture of myself. So, sorry. Right? So I can, so that is me. And then we just go to save changes. Yeah. So what appear in the course summary is the picture of me. Okay. So me and the synopsis of the khusus lah, the course. Right? So there you have your synopsis, much creative. Yeah, compared to the previous e-learning, I hope. Right. Then you will see an announcement button here under your synopsis. So automatically after you add your synopsis, your information will be ticked. Okay, your information will be ticked because you have put information for the course. Yeah. Now let's go to announcement. Maybe you want to make announcement regarding your course. In this case, I put the times, yeah, for my lecture and my tutorial. So that would be my announcement. So you just go to edit setting. You just can copy whatever that you have in your BPK or your RP, yeah, your lesson plan, into the description part. So I just copy everything that I have from my BPK and my RP, make it as my announcement. Okay, so the name is announcement regarding course. Okay, so don't forget to take display description on course page, because if you don't if you don't take display description on course page, whatever that you have included in the description will not appear in your front page, yeah, in your front page of your course. So I want it to be appear in my front page. I put display description on course page. Let's say in the future, if you want to tell the student that you have to cancel class because of you have to attend a meeting and so, you can put it here as well as announcement, yeah, so that the students will be updated from time to time regarding your process of teaching and learning. Okay. And then you just the other parts, the availability, okay, for announcement. If you have certain dates that you want to show your student, you can enable starting from which date and cut off date. I mean, when you want to stop showing your announcement. So usually I just leave it by default. Later, if I will delete it. So just save and return to course. And there at your announcement part, your announcement regarding the course, you will see whatever that you have put inside the description. Okay. Right. Let's say you at the announcement part, you want to add activity or resources. You just can click to add activity and resources. You can also add all the activities and also resources that you want to upload in the announcement part. Yeah. Okay. Because sometimes the announcement or the activity that we want to give to the student, so we decide to put it at the very top at the announcement part. So you can put the activity or the resources that you wish your student to see first when they open your course at the announcement part. Okay. Right. Now, how do we add all the weeks? It's already here. In yours, I think there's no weeks yet. Yeah. So what you do is that you can go to the section below it, and there's a section where you can add weeks. Yeah. Let me go to my other page so that I will show you how you can add your weeks. Here's my dashboard. I go to my dashboard. Okay, let's go. I go to PMC. Right, this is totally new, right? So again, if you go to this section, edit section, this is where you will add your information to your course, yeah? And then add a summary, and then you can save changes. Okay, this one I already explained this now. And then for announcement, you can go to edit, yeah, edit setting, and you add whatever that you want. Right, here we have weeks, okay? So you can add one by one, week by week, or you can add, you know, for one semester we have, you can add 14 weeks in your course page, yeah? So therefore you have that 14 weeks of your lesson plan for your eLearn, all right? So this is how we add weeks into our new eLearn. Okay, so now in every week, we have these edit buttons and add an activity or resource, right? So in edit, you can see edit week, hide week, or you can even delete your week if you don't want it, yeah? And then we have that add an activity resource if you want to add activities or resources, okay? So what we're going to do next? Okay, I hope that you have added your summary to your course file. Right, we have done this task 1. Please let me know, have you finished? Is it okay? Right, so if you are okay with that, I will move on to the next section, which is creating an assignment. So do we, okay, let me just look at the chat box here. I don't add anything in, just open. Okay, it is okay. Do we need to upload the pictures in eLearn? Can we upload the picture from our PC? Yeah, sure. Yeah, you can download first from your PC and then you can upload it in your eLearn. Dr. Muhammad Afadil, is there a way for us to look at preview, student point of view at the forum? I will go to the forum later on. And then as for the blended status, so far we are still looking at that blended. Yeah, you still have to follow the new apa ni, blended yang pembelajaran teradun gantian tu. In pembelajaran teradun gantian, for online teaching, there shouldn't be more than 79%. Yeah, you have to make sure that your online teaching is less than 79%. If your online teaching is more than 79%, that will automatically convert yourself into ODL. Yeah, so be careful when you want to use your eLearn. Also make sure that it's not more than 79%. Yeah, even though we are in a blended apa ni, teradun gantian. Okay. Right, now let's move on to creating assignment. I will go back to the whatever question that you asked me later on. Okay. In eLearn, there are things that you can add is such as activities and resources. So you can see that from eLearn, you can add activity and resources. So assignment is part of your activity. Yeah, part of your activity. Okay, so how can we add assignments? Yeah, this is your task 2, adding assignment. We'll go to add activity. You said there is an add activity and resources. You will add activity. You will click to assignment and then write the title of your assignment. Upload file if you wish to. If you want, you have specific PDF file for you to upload your or to give instructions to students, you can upload your file. Okay. And then fill in the particulars such as availability, submission type, whether you want it online text or file submission, and other you leave as default setting. I will go through that later on. And of course, you have to save changes and it will display. Okay. Right. So I cropped whenever that my eLearn into this module so that you'll see what you need to do. Okay. From the week 1, you know, you have added new week. So our new sessions for next semester will start on the 12th of October until 18th of October. This will be our first session. So instead of, you know, the date appear or the week appear on your eLearn, actually you can edit. You can edit that section and put the first topic of the first week of the semester. You can do that. Yeah, what you can do is that click to that little pencil here. Click to that pencil and then you can type the contents or the titles for your first lecture, for example, instead of showing the date. Yeah, so you can click to that little pencil and you can add whatever that you want to add for your first week of lecture. Then you will see add an activity or resource here. Okay, when you click that add an activity or resource, it will direct into this page. This is all resources activities and resources that we have in our eLearn. You can, at the top of this, you see that there is all activity and resource. So since we want to add assignment, assignment is under activity. So you can click activity and of course, after that, you will see assignment right away. So you can click to that assignment so that it will appear into this general box of assignment where you have to key in so that it is in your page of eLearn. So once you open that or you click to that assignment buttons, it will direct you to this page where you need to fill in some information or general information regarding your assignment. So first we have assignment name. Maybe, you know, you can put the title of your assignment. So like me, I put Falsafah Kendiri because this course is about teachers. Yeah, so I my students to know what would be their self philosophy of being a teacher. So here in the description part, you will see a space where you need to key in the description to your assignments. And all the descriptions that you key in, if you wish to make it appear on your eLearn, you just click, there's one buttons here lah. Yeah, I think when you key in all the description, it automatically will appear in your eLearn phase. Yeah. So of course, when we give assignment to the students, we have to give instructions to them. So here in description part is where you will add in all the instruction that you want your students to do for their assignment. Yeah. So like me, sila nyatakan falsafahkan diri anda menggunakan aplikasi TikTok. Yeah. So I want them to open a TikTok apps and I want them to record themselves regarding their own philosophy of you know, teaching philosophy. Yeah, so they open a TikTok and I made a clear instruction here. I just want the video to be not more than 2 minutes because this is just you know, part of an activity, part of a small assignment in the eLearn in my first lecture. Okay, so this assignment part, it can be the small assignment that does not count in your BPK. Yeah, or it can be that assignment that count in your BPK as well, right? So it can be the in our BPK we have assignments that students have to do that count their percentage of their course. Yeah, but the one that I'm showing you in my eLearn right now is just a small kind of assignment that I want the students to do in their in the lecture, yeah, or maybe after the lecture. That this assignment does not count in their percentage of their grading. Yeah, so I want them to make a TikTok, and that TikTok is not more than 2 minutes, and I want them to upload the video in this. Yeah, so of course later the students, after they have done their TikTok video regarding their self-philosophy of teaching, they will need to upload it in this part of assignment in eLearn. Right, so beside you write down all the instructions at the description part, you can also upload file, yeah, that contain all the instruction. Maybe you have write all the instruction in the Microsoft Words, yeah, so you don't wish to put it here in the description part. You can do that by upload the file, yeah, by upload the file into this additional files, yeah. So if you want to write it in the description part, you can do that, yeah, you can do that. And if you have your description in another file, you can upload that file here in additional file. And the other things that you can upload in additional file is that maybe in some courses you will give the students an articles, yeah, an article for the students to read, and you want the students to critique the articles. So you can upload the articles also here in the additional files, yeah. So either you can drag and drop files in these sections, or you can, if you click file, yeah, if you click this part here, click file, it will show you information of what kind of files that you can upload in these sections. Yeah. Okay. So maximum size for new file is 4 gigs. So make sure your file is not larger than 4 gigs. Yeah. Right. What do we have below additional file? We have availability. Okay, we have availability. What does it mean by availability? Availability is a sections where you want the students to submit their assignments. Yeah. So in this availability part, we can see parts of allow submission form. We have due date. Yeah. Cut off date. Remind me to grade by. Right. Today is 22nd of September, yeah, because I put this file, you know, I screenshot my eLearn last night, so it appeared on 21st of September. So if today, this is the day where you, you know, allow submissions of your students' assignments. If you want to, if you allow them to submit by today, yeah. If you don't allow them to submit by today, maybe you want them to start submitting their assignment tomorrow, then you have to click enable, click enable button, and then you can change it from 22nd to 23rd or any other date that you wish your student can start, upload, or submit their assignment. And then we have this due date, due date button, where you need to give a due date for your student. If you want to give a due date to your student, you can click enable button and just choose whatever due date of the submission from your students. Usually, like me myself, I will give my student 1 week, 1 week to complete this little part of assignments, little bit of assignment for their course. All right. And what happened after 28? Yeah, students can still, the student can still upload their assignments, but what will appear in the submission page is that it will clearly stated that late submission, the late submission by the student. So now in eLearn, you can trace who submit before the due date and who submit after the due date. You can see the late submission at the submission part of your student assignment. Okay, for cut-off date, I don't wish to have a cut-off date. Just leave it there in my eLearn, and remind me to grade. You know, when you give assignments, of course, the students wanted you to grade them. Yeah, if you want to grade them, you have to click enable button and eLearn will remind you when to grade the assignment. So in this case, I gave due date to submit the assignment for students by 28 September. So I want eLearn to remind me to grade my student by 5th of October. Yeah, so after 5th of October, I will start the process of grading if I want to grade them. If you don't wish to grade them, just you will open all the submissions and grade manually. Perhaps you can click enable, yeah. But of course, give assignment to the students, it's our responsibility to grade them, even though it is not counted in the grading of the course, yeah. Right. Below availability, we have submission types. Yeah, we have submission types. This is when you want your student to submit their works. Like myself, I give an instruction that I want the student to upload the video, the TikTok video that they have made into the eLearn. So here in assignment part, the students have to submit all the works that they have done. Okay. So in submission types, okay, you can choose either online text or file submissions. In online text mean they can just add any online text, but usually I would prefer file submissions because, you know, when adding video, Microsoft Words, Microsoft PowerPoint that they make into PDF forms, that is file. So I will allow file submission. And you can choose up to many numbers of file the students can upload into the submission. Yeah. I think eLearn will make maximum number of 20. So it's up to you. Since this assignment, I only want the student to submit one TikTok. Maybe I put one only. Yeah. Right. Only one file. But, you know, no harm if you put 20. Right. So it's up to you. So maximum number of files that can be uploaded is 20. Okay. And of course, maximum submission size is 4 gigs. Okay, it cannot be more than 4 gigs. All right. And accepted file. What types of accepted files that you allow your student to submit? You can go to choose and choose whether you want it in the form of PDF, you want it in the form of JPEG, and before, so on and so forth. But I usually put all file types. Yeah. When you put all file types or you choose all file types, you are playing safe, which means you are not restricting your upload certain files only, certain types of files only. So what I usually do, I just choose all file types, yeah. And then below submission types, we have feedback types. Okay, so feedback types is you know, when you want to give feedback to your assignment, right? So if you want to give feedback comments, you can tick to feedback comment. If you wish to do offline grading worksheet, which means you don't give grade online, you will take offline worksheet, yeah. Okay, so I put feedback comment so that when I open their file, I will directly give feedbacks to the students, and the student will see what are my feedbacks, yeah. Right, and then we have submission setting. Okay, so this is submission setting, buttons for the students to submit. Require students to click the submit buttons. I put no. I don't really restrict my students, yeah. So they just click the assignment and then just upload whatever they have and then send it. Okay. Require that student accept the submission statement. Also no, I don't want them to, I know that their email to be full of the, notification from eLearn. Yeah. Attempts reopen. Okay. Never. Which means I only allow single attempts. After they have submitted their assignments, I don't allow them to resubmit. So attempts reopen, never. Yeah, only one attempt. Okay. So this is assignment which is different from the quiz. Quiz later on I will explain whether we can open or not. Yeah, the attempt section. Require that student accept the submission statement. Also no. Yeah, I don't want the student to get any notification. And attempts reopen, also never. Yeah, I think to me, this assignments is only once. Yeah, I will give them once because I will make another kind of assignment in the future in other weeks of my lecture. So attempts reopen, never. Yeah. So usually this is set by default. You can just leave it. Yeah. Group submission setting. Students submit in group? No, because I want them to submit individually. But if you want to allow them to submit in group, you can click yes. Yeah, which means only one students will upload the assignments. Yeah, the assignments. Okay, in the eLearn. Okay, notify graders about submissions. Also no, I don't want to get any notification if the students have sent me all the assignments, or else my email will be full with the notification. I don't want to receive any notification. And then we have grade. Yeah, right. Want to grade your student assignments, you can choose point, you can choose scales. Yeah, in this case I would like to grade my students using point. Yeah, and maximum grade is 100. Okay, maximum grade, well, maximum is 100, but grade to pass, you can put yourself grade to pass for this assignment. I put grade to pass is 5. Maximum is 100, but grade to pass 5. Yeah. Blind marking, no. The other one, just leave it by default. Also for common module setting, restrict access. Text competency, you just leave it by default. So don't worry about that. And then don't forget to save and return to course. You can first save and display, where if you take save and display, it will just show you how does your assignment will look like before it is shown into your course. Yeah. So if you just click save and return to course, automatically it is saved, and you will see that all the assignments that you have created appear in your course page. Yeah. So this is how it will look like after what I have put everything in the information needed in the assignment part. Okay. My topic, I changed the topic from week into falsafah pendidikan kebangsaan. This is the topic of my first lecture on the first week of my semester or first course, and I put some information, yeah, to the topic. Yeah, topik ini akan menerangkan berkaitan falsafah pendidikan kebangsaan Malaysia. So instead of having just the date, so boring, yeah, why don't you change it into the topic of your lecture and put some description, yeah, or information regarding the topic that they are going to learn in that particular week. Okay, and then before I start my lecture, yeah, I give them simple assignment. Yeah, I give simple assignment about falsafah kendiri, yeah, their self philosophy. I want them to take a photo, a video of themselves. Yeah, take a video of themselves using a TikTok application. This activity can be done if you are doing teaching and learning face to face. It can be done face to face. If it's online, still it can be done through online teaching as well. During the class, you ask the student. I know students have TikTok apps. You go to TikTok and record yourself regarding your self philosophy of teaching. Yeah. So and then I want the student to upload the video in the assignment. So if I want the student to upload immediately, what I need to do is that in this availability, I will allow submission from today and the time of the lecture, so that immediately after the student have making their own video, they can directly upload it into the assignment part. So you have to change that if you want the activity to be done inside your lecture or your tutorial. Okay, so after you have add in your assignments, your blended status will not be ticked yet or not be counted yet. Your KPI is not counted yet until green tick will be added at your blended status after one of the students submitted the assignment. So right now, the student have not, upload their assignment yet. Until they upload into the eLearn, only then you will get your KPI. So for assignment, it is under activities. Yeah, it's under activities. So at least we need 7 activities to achieve your KPI. So after your students have uploaded the assignment, your KPI, you have achieved 1 KPI for the activity part. Yeah. So if the student does not upload their assignments, you will not achieve your KPI yet. But don't worry, for sure they will achieve it. Yeah, they will upload and you will achieve it. Right. So this is how we add on assignment. So if we go to the eLearn, I hope that all of you are doing hands-on activity as well with me. Yeah, right. If you go to eLearn, let's say I go back to my dashboard. Okay. Right. So this is my first topic of my lecture. Instead of, we have date, you can just click to this little pencil and edit. Yeah. Right. Whatever topics that you're going to learn for that particular topic, for that particular week. Yeah. So mine is Falsafah Pendidikan Kebangsaan. So how do I put in this information? You have to go to this button here at the right hand side of your page. You go to edit. You go to edit week. Yeah. When you go to edit week, okay, this is a summary of the topic that you wish to tell your students. Yeah. Right. So topik ini akan menerangkan berkaitan falsafah pendidikan kebangsaan Malaysia. So you can add whatever description or information or summary to your topics that you're going to teach them. Right. So I just save changes. Okay. And then this is the assignment that I have key in, yeah, or I have put it in my course page. So how do I get this? Okay, to create the assignment, you go to edit, yeah, not to edit, because I already put in the activity. So if you have not put in the activity yet, you just add an activity or resources. So even though I have add assignment here in my first week of lecture, I still can add more. Yeah, I still can add more activity or resources, right? Let me just show you how we can add it again. You go to assignment. Yeah, assignment name. Maybe I want them to share. Yeah, sharing is caring. Maybe my name of session is sharing is caring. So what I want the student to do is I put the instruction here. Yeah, instruction to all students. Okay, please upload an article, okay, or newspaper cutting maybe, regarding, please upload an article regarding teachers' role in the 21st century, for example. Yeah. Please upload an article regarding teachers' role in the 21st century. So I want them to, okay, first I want them to please read an article. Read an article first regarding teachers' role in the 21st century. And then after they read, I want them to what? Make a simple essay. Right. Not make, write a simple essay on maybe write a simple essay regarding the articles. Maybe I want them to critique the articles, yeah. Okay. And then I want them to upload both the article and the essay. Okay, so this is my instruction. First, I want them to read an article regarding teachers' role in the 21st century. And then I want them to write a simple essay regarding the article. Yeah. Maybe I put here not more than 100 words, yeah, because we have to give a clear instruction to the student. So this is just an example that pop up from my mind, yeah. And then I want them to upload both the articles and the essay that they have created regarding the teacher's role in the 21st century. So here I can see that they will need to upload two files, yeah, the article and the essay. Okay, so if you want to show the description, you click display description on course page. Let's say you want to make this bigger, you can highlight and then make it bigger. It takes some time. Okay, so I want them bold. I want to bold them. Okay, I will bold them. There you go. The clear instructions to the students. And then I don't have any file to upload because I have options in my description part. And I allow submission starting from today and due date on the 29th. By default, the eLearn will set 1 week, yeah, 1 week after the assignment have been put in the eLearn. I don't want any cut-off date. Remind me to create by 6 October. Okay. Submission type. I want 5 submission. Okay, let's say I don't want 20, I limit to 2 only. Okay, 2 submissions. So the student will only allowed to submit 2 submissions only. Accepted files, yeah. So I allow all 5 types. We can see that we have RT file, audio, yeah. We have image file, presentation, spreadsheet, so on and so forth. So I allow them to add all file types. So save changes. Okay, I'm playing safe. Okay, the rest I think I just leave by default. I'm not going to change anything. Yeah, just leave it by default and then save and return to course. So what I can see now is that beside having the first assignment, you know, in my first assignment, I put picture as well so that it will attract my students, yeah, regarding what are the assignments that I'm going to give. What is the assignment that I'm going to give by looking at the picture. Okay, and then I have another assignment which is sharing is caring, where I give the instruction to the student. So let's say you want to see whether the student have submitted or not in Falsafah Kendiri, you just go here. Yeah, you just go to Falsafah Kendiri, the name of your assignment. Okay. See the grading summary. Yeah, the grading summary is hidden from student. No. Yeah, which means the student can see their marks. Yeah. So far, I don't know how come the students have enrolled in my course, because I think all the first year have not registered yet. But apparently, yeah, last night I was so surprised. This one student in my course already. I need to ask my TDA. Nobody submitted yet. So in your course, let's say for my course here, I have I'll be having 200 students who will enroll my course. Know how many students have submit the assignment. Okay, and you will know whether which one that you have not grade them yet. Okay, and this is the due date, 28th of September. So time remaining for them to submit is 5 days, 13 hours. So if you want to grade, you can go to grade. If you want to view all submission, you click view all submission. Okay, this is the page where you see the submission from your students. So far I have this Martina, Many, Anak Randi. I don't know how she can, I don't know who she is actually. So here you can see the list of the students who have submitted to your assignment and which you can grade them. Yeah, okay. So let's see how the page of grade. So not graded yet. So when you look at the maybe they can send a feedback comments. I can put a I'm sorry. After look at their assignment, you can grade them and then you can give comments to the student. Or you can say, oh, well done. This is such a good assignment. Yeah. Okay. So and then you can changes. And here you can see the button notify the student, which means after you grade them and you give comment to the student will receive the grading and the comments from you. Yeah. So before you want to comment, make sure that you give a positive comment first, so that it will lift up the motivation of the students. Okay, so and then you can save and show next submission, and then you can start grading. Right, this is if you want to grade using eLearn. You can also grade it offline. Right, so now okay, I just right, I want to go back to my assignment. Yeah, okay, so this is assignment. I'll go back to my Falsafah Pendidikan Kebangsaan. Right, so this is the way of how we can add in the assignment creatively, in a creative way by adding pictures to it, adding instructions, all right? So hope that my objective for adding assignment is clear. Before I move on to the second part, which is to add forum. Yeah, so do you have any questions so far? Let me look at the chat box. Okay, because after this, we will go to creating forum, yeah? So I will need to scroll through all the box. Ah, so many, yeah. Senarai ni apa ni? From Dr. Gary. Right, what are other questions here? Or backup and restore. Yeah, you can go to CDAE. Is there a difference if we set the submit button to yes? Dr. Radia, is there a difference if we set the submit button to yes? What do you mean by you set the submit button to yes? What is attempt reopen? If you reopen, which means you allow the students to send again their assignments with a certain time frame that you give them. And sometimes when we give assignment to the students, we allow them to improve themselves. Yeah. Let's say this. I'm talking about assignment that we're going to grade them for our course. So in my case, for assignments that require proper grading, so that they will get a percentage for their course, I will grade them first and I will allow them to make change. After they make changes, I will reopen the assignment again so that they will send again the assignment second time so that I will check again to see their improvement. Yeah. Okay. I hope that is clear. Oh. Can the student key in information for his, her group members? If your student upload file in the form of words, in their front page they will write all the students, all of their group members. So when you open the file, you will see the name of the group members. So automatically you know that they are from which group. Yeah. Can you please explain to everyone why the assignment you created is not reflected as an item? Okay, like I told you, until the students upload the assignment, only then it can be ticked. Yeah. Dr. Asniza, how do you create an upload link that allow lectures to upload file if there are a number of lectures teaching the course? The link is hidden from student view, meaning there is a link for student to upload assignment and another link hidden from student for lectures to upload files. I don't really get you. Yeah, how do you create an upload link that allow lectures to upload file? You are talking about what kind of file? Lecture, I mean your notes or your assignments. I don't really get. Maybe you can rubric. Okay, so you can always hidden the rubric. If I go back to my course here, can you see edit setting? No, for rubric, if you want to upload rubric, usually that is for quizzes, yeah, quizzes and so on. So for that quiz, there is a button where you can hide. You can hide the whatever that you put in your eLearn, but you don't want your students to see it. Yeah, there's a buttons. The icons of the hide buttons is untuk mata. So if you click that, nobody can see that except the lecturer that teach the course. Yeah. The student will not see whatever that you have uploaded in your eLearn unless you buka mata, you unhide it. Okay? So you can put all the file, all the rubrics, and you can hide it from the students by looking, cari button mata. You can hide and unhide that. Yeah. Right. Let's see. Let me see. Okay, for example, in this assignment, for example, you don't want to show the student yet, you can hide it, yeah? So it's hidden from the student. Same goes to whatever files that you share in your resources, okay? So that one is file for rubric is under you add resources, not activity, yeah? So you can always hide your resources by clicking to hide button, okay? So it's hidden from the student, but it's not hidden from your course coordinator. Your course coordinator can see whatever that you upload in the eLearn. So let's say you want to show it to the student and then you just unhide. Tutup mata, buka mata. So it will appear in your eLearn for your student. Okay? How the student upload their document in the assignment mean? I think I already showed you. When they click to the, when they click to the, let's say falsafah Kendiri, they will click to this because this is my page, coordinator page. In the student page, they will click to falsafah Kendiri and there will be a page where they will have to write whatever that they need to write for the assignment and even upload the file. It's in their features of course page. Yeah. Okay, so I cannot show you because this is for coordinator. But for students, okay, you can see that they can upload it. Right?
Dr. Asniza.
Zana.
mungkin boleh change role. Dr. Asniza change role kepada student and tunjukkan dia orang. Boleh ke?
Okay. Right. Okay. Here in my profile, at the very top here, you can click to the picture of yourself here. Just click yourself. You can see switch role too. Yeah. So now I will change myself into student. Yeah, I will change myself into student. So this is how it will appear in the student page. Yeah. So this is the assignment that I created, falsafah kendiri, and the instructions that appear in the student page. Submission status, no attempt. Yeah. No, not graded yet. Okay, this is the due date that they have to submit, time remaining. Okay. Now, to add the file, the student have to click add submission. So here the eLearn said you have not made a submission yet. Okay, so add submission. And they will upload whatever file that are needed to be uploaded. In this case, saya minta dia upload the TikTok, the video, the video using TikTok into this drag and drop file. So once they upload, save changes, automatically in the coordinator page at submission part, you will see that one student have uploaded or submitted the assignment. All right? Okay. Is it? I hope it's clear, yeah? So actually you can change yourself into several roles, yeah? Either students roles, or you can change yourself into teachers roles. Okay, switch role to non-editing teacher, yeah? Student, or even guest, yeah? Okay. So back to my own role. This is my page. Okay. So like I said, even though I've added activities, yeah, but still my blended status is not ticked yet, yeah, because my students have not, submit the assignment yet. Okay, now I want to move on to the second part of our objective today, so that you can create your own forum. Okay, creating forum. So the way of creating forum is more or less the same like creating assignments. If you can add assignment, I'm sure you can add forum as well. Forum is still under activity. So what you need to do is you have to go to add activity and resource, click activity, and you can see the icon or the symbol for forum. Yeah. Okay. So then you have to write the title of your forum. Okay. Upload file if you wish to, if you want to upload file. If you don't want to, you just can write down all the descriptions of the forum and then fill in the particulars. This is the same like the one in assignment. You can save and display. So perhaps you want to change mode of your teaching by having forum in your classroom. Yeah. So we can have forum with the students through activity of forum. So you go to add an activity or resource, yeah, at the week of your lecture, and then you will see forum. Yeah, you will see forum. Forum is still under activity. Okay, so just click forum and it will direct you to this page, adding a new forum to the week of your lecture. So you have to name your forum. In my case, I put peranan guru sebagai facilitator dalam pedagogi abad ke-21. Remember, I wanted them to upload an article. So what I want to do now, I want them to create forum, yeah, create forum in the eLearn about the roles of teacher being a facilitator in the 21st century pedagogy. So I'll put an instruction here, ya, arahan. Sila bincangkan pandangan anda berkaitan peranan guru sebagai facilitator dalam pedagogi abad ke-21. So this is the main topics, yeah, the main foreign name. This is the foreign name and the description of the foreign name. Okay, so I want to display this description on the course page. So this will appear on the course page. And forum type, I will choose a standard forum for general use. Usually we'll choose this. It's a standard forum. When okay, let's say you know, if you want to start the forum in the classroom, it should be today and at this time. Yeah, so you have to put today, the date and the time that you want your students to start their forum by clicking enable. And cut off date is when they have to okay. Sorry. Right, and cut off date, if you wish to put cut off date, you can put cut off date. Attachment word count, maximum is 2 gigs. Maximum number of attachment is 9 for forum. You can always change the number to 1 until 9. And display word count if you wish. If your forum have certain word count, let's say the student have to write not more, I mean maximum 50 words, then you have to put word counts here. Yeah? And for the subscription until competency, I usually leave default setting. Yeah? And then save and return to course. So this is my forum. I like to put picture. Yeah? I always like to put picture in my forum or my assignments. Yeah? So that it will create you know, mood for the students to answer the forum. So in this case, since I want them to discuss, yeah, debates about the roles of teacher becoming a facilitator in the 21st century pedagogy, I put a picture that related to the topic that I want them to debate, yeah, or discuss in the forum. Okay. Since I also asked the eLearn to show my description, you can see the description of my forum. So this is the title of the forum and this is the description, yeah. And as usual, the green tick will be added at your blended status after the student submitted, not the assignment, we submitted the forum, yeah. Okay, so let's go back to my course to show you, right? This is the forum that I created just now. Yeah, so I can always change the title of the forum here by ticking at the little pencil here. Okay, and now let's see what happened. How does the forum look like? Yeah, so peranan guru sebagai facilitator dalam pedagogi abad ke-21. So this way, when you click to the forum titles, okay, it will bring you to this page where you can see that there's no discussion have been added yet to this forum. So maybe you as a teacher or as a lecturer, you can start a new discussion topic. Yeah. Teacher become, you know, what? My perspective of teacher becoming a facilitator. So teacher can create scaffolding activity, yeah, for example. Okay, so this is my subject and my message is that when teacher become a facilitator, they can create a scaffolding environment, yeah, okay, among students, and blah 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 blah. They will, I mean, I will add some more lah if I wanted to. Okay, so now this is my discussion. Teacher can create scaffolding activity. So from my opinion, when teacher become a facilitator, they can create a scaffolding environment among students where this will enhance the students' creative thinking, creativity thinking that is related to the 21st century learning and pedagogy. So I post to forum. Okay, so I created a discussion. So this is the title of the forum regarding teacher become facilitator in the 21st century pedagogy. But the discussion that I wanted the student to discuss in depth is about creating the scaffolding activity or the scaffolding environment. So when I switch to student roles, let me show you, switch role to, okay, they can see that I make this post, I posted a new discussion topic. So then we click to that, okay, so they can see I created a discussion. When teacher become facilitator, they can create a scaffolding environment for student. Maybe they disagree with what I said, so they can reply. Yeah, they can reply, I cannot do anything, but the student can reply. Yeah, the student can reply and add to whatever that I have created in my discussion. So from there, when the students reply, you can see who are the active students, who are the inactive students in your class. And even though we said that it is compulsory for everybody to join the forum, still you can see there are certain students who don't bother to join the forum. But from e-learning, you can check, you can check who the student page will look like and how they will reply to whatever discussion that I have created in my forum. Okay, I return to my normal role. I also can reply back to my own forum, right. So in setting, you can start this discussion, pin this discussion, lock the discussion, or even unsubscribe for this discussion. Okay. And display replies in nested. You can also choose the layout of how your forum will look like. Replies flat with all the first. Sorry, display replies flat with all the first. Display replies flat with newest first. Display replies in thread form and display replies in nested form. Nested form means whoever who answer to my forum discussion, it is nested in my own discussion. So you can choose what will be the layout of your forum. Okay. Okay, you can, right. So that is how you can create forum. Yeah. Okay. So if I go to here again, nobody have answer, of course. So therefore, my KPI is not achieved yet until the student answered or respond to all my discussions. Yeah, right. Okay, so that is how you can create your forum in your classroom. It's either you can create it during the teaching process or during the lecture, or you can allow them to have chit chat or forum after your lecture. Yeah. Okay, so this is an activity that you can add. Two activities that I teach you today, which are the first one is how you can add an assignment, and second one is how you can add forum in your activity. And I wish that whenever you want to add an assignment and forum, please add all the proper instruction, and maybe you can add some pictures so that it will make your eLearn more lively, more lively, and students love to look at the eLearn, okay. Right, I may go look. We'll look at the chat box if you have any to answer. Suara putus-putus. Is my suara okay now? Okay. So dekat mana yang putus tadi? if you wish to for me to repeat again, anything that you want me to repeat again? Okay, Dr. Odi, are you okay? All right, thank you. So do you have any other questions that you wish to ask me regarding how to add assignments and also forum? Because what we're going to do on the 24th is that I will teach you on how to upload and embed resources. Yeah, what kind of resources that we can upload, such as Word file, PDF file, and then I will also teach you how to embed YouTube into eLearn. Yeah, and other resources that have an embed code. But before we stop, I would like to share one way of how we're gonna make creating an assignment that more lagi menarik lah, more interesting, more lively into your eLearn by using Padlet. I'm not sure whether you have heard about Padlet before, but sometimes it's quite bored for us to just upload assignment by using the eLearn without embedding any resources. Yeah, still we want to do assignment, but using other resources that we embed into eLearn. So today, because we still have time, I want to share how we can make assignment using Padlet. Okay, so Padlet, if you have not have Padlet yet, you can go to padlet.com and then you can log in. Yeah, sign up. You can sign up just using your Gmail. Yeah. Okay, so this is how the Padlet will look like, right? Sometimes I use this Padlet as a platform for me to add my assignment, which later I will embed it into my eLearn. Okay, so let's say today I'm going to teach you how to make one assignment using Padlet. Right. Let's go to make a Padlet. Sorry. Mine is full already. Okay, my first Padlet. Right. I'm going to change this into. Okay. Just now, what kind of assignment that I want to give the student? Why becoming a teacher? Yeah, why becoming a teacher? Okay, so automatically this is the title of my Padlet. Why do I want to become a teacher? Yeah, why becoming a teacher? Right. So I will say, what's that? Close. So what I can do here is that I cannot add. Hold on, Okay, allow comment. I mean, this is another platform where you can add your assignment. Okay, I'm not sure. I think you're familiar with your eLearn. Your Padlet. Okay. Okay. I want them to description here. Please discuss or please explain. Why do you want to become a teacher? Yeah. I'm not sure with why is it taking so much time. Okay, maybe because of the internet. Okay, so in my assignment title is Why Becoming a Teacher. So my description is I want them to write why they want to become a teacher. So this may not be a proper assignment. It can be also a one way of getting engagement with the students at the beginning of your class. Okay, you want the student to get attention or engagement towards the topic that you will teach them. Right, so I saved. Yeah, we saved. Come on, internet, be kind to me. Okay, and then just close. So you can see here, yeah, I'm teaching you little bit of embed resources. You see the button share here, and then you can see the embed code. So embed, you click embed, and then you copy this. Yeah, copy and paste this code in the text editor of your blog or HTML of your website. Yeah. Okay, so you just copy this. You will copy it to your box, and then you go back to your eLearn. Let's say I want to add another activity here. Yeah, I will add an assignment. Okay, my assignment title is Why I Wanted to Be a Teacher. Yeah. I don't know why it is slow. So description here is internet problem. Please fill in the Padlet, right? So I said, please fill in the Padlet. So now I want to embed whatever that I have created in the Padlet in my assignment. So you go to this down button, and then you can see the embed code here. Remember in Padlet, and there is an embed code. I copy, yeah, I copy, and then I go back. Please fill in the. I don't know why the internet is quite slow here. Okay, so you go to this button, this embed button. Okay, you can just click, and then you just paste whatever that you have. Create a copy from the sharing of your Padlet, and then you just display description on course page. Let's hope it works. Save and return to course. Okay, so what you can see now in your assignment, instead of we just adding a normal instruction to your assignment and then make them to upload the assignment in the eLearn, you can also make them do the assignment using other resources or other platforms such as Padlet. So when I embed the Padlet into my eLearn, the Padlet is here. So maybe it's taking time for me to for the Padlet to appear because of the internet bandwidth. So I have my titles of my assignment, Why I Wanted to Be a Teacher. Yeah, please fill in the Padlet. Okay, and then whatever that I have in the Padlet should appear in the eLearn as well, in my course page as well. So the student do not go to the Padlet to write their answer why they wanted to become a teacher, but instead from the eLearn itself, they can fill in all their opinions or their philosophy of becoming a teacher in the eLearn itself. So here, what I showed you just now is that I'm making my assignment more lively by adding other resources or other platform into eLearn through embed code, which I will teach you more on the 24th of September. So this is just orang kata sneak preview je lah tentang how we can embed other resources into eLearn. But why I show you the Padlet bit, because Padlet can be one of the resources or platform where you can embed it as part of your assignment. Yeah, not just Padlet, you can use other apps as well, and you can embed it as long as it have the embed code, embed button, you can embed it into your eLearn. I'm not sure why it is not appear yet. Maybe I need to refresh my eLearn. Yeah, let me refresh first. Okay, see, after I refresh my eLearn, you can see the Padlet, the one that I have in my Padlet, is now appear in my eLearn. So if the student want to answer my assignment here, they can just click this button. Okay, maybe they have to write their name. I put my name, Nur Asniza. Okay, why do I want to become a teacher? Because my parents are teachers. That's why I'm a teacher. Yeah. Okay, my parents, they are teachers, so that's why I fancy, I wanted to be a teacher since my childhood, for example. So even in here, in Padlet, they can upload, they can share their link, they can snap picture, and even many other things that they can do from Padlet. So if you don't want them to, if you don't want to make Padlet as your assignment platform, you can make it as part of your engagement, activity, with your student upon starting your lecture. Okay, so you can explore later how we can use Padlet and embed it into your eLearn as your assignment as well. Okay, so if other students want to add, they just click plus button and then they will add. Right, so that is it. We are almost reaching 11 o'clock. So I think I have done with my two objective, which I want you to add assignment and also to add forum. Plus today I also teach you how we can add assignment using Padlet and embed it into our eLearn. So if you have any questions, you can ask me. Can we limit the response to the forum to only reply? Yes, we can do that. Yeah, you have to look at the setting parts and where they can only reply, right? Okay, any other questions?
Dr. Asniza?
Yeah.
Dr. Asniza, I would like to ask a question about the group assignment. Group assignment. If we make a group assignment, only one student can submit saja, kan?
Okay, let me show you. We changed it into group assignment and I will go to change role. See how it appears. Can we do that? We do that, yeah?
Thank you.
All right.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, no problem. Thank you. Okay, now let's say for this assignment, okay, this one. Yeah, I want to edit setting. So submission type, we go to group submission setting. Student submit in group, yes. Okay, require group to make submission. Let's say yes. Yeah. Require all group member to submit? Of course, no. Only one group will submit. Grouping for student groups? None. All right. So let's save and return to course. And now I will change myself into student. Yeah. Switch role to student. Let's see how it looks like for this assignment. This one, right? Sharing is caring, right? Okay. This assignment requires submission in group. You are not a member of any group, so you cannot create a submission. Please contact your teacher to be added to a group. So here, what will happen is that the teacher will assign group first. Okay, so you have first to kena buat group dululah. Yeah, you kena buat group and assign who will submit the assignment.
Oh, okay. Jadi, Dr. Asniza nak minta tanya. Let's say nanti group assignment kita lepas kita mark, we give them a mark. Okay. Jadi macam mana kita boleh?
Putus-putus Dr. Go. Putus-putus.
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
Saya go.
Okay.
Hello.
Dr. Go, can you speak again?
Okay. Lepas kita mark group assignment itu, jadi markah itu macam mana? Other member can see the marks or not? Sebab saya pernah buat group assignment last semester tapi dia other member cannot see. Even the group member submit pun other member pun tak nampak.
Oh, iya ke?
So is it because of
because you did not assign
because I need to assign a group first?
Yes, you need to assign a group first so that only then they are located into certain group, and bila kita dah assign dia into group, whatever grading or comment that we give, dia akan sampai to all the group members.
Oh, okay. All right, thank you, Dr. Asniza.
Yeah. Okay, so any other question? Alright, if there's no other question, I think that the end of our session today. I will see you on the 24th untuk kita akan tengok tentang how we can embed file, and then how we can embed other resources into our eLearn. So thank you everybody for joining my session today. So you can practice, you can practice this now in your eLearn, right? Thank you.
Terima kasih Dr. Asniza for today's session. Diingatkan kepada peserta minta tolong isi borang feedback. Link dah di-share dalam chat Webex. Link tu akan aktif selama 20 minit. Terima kasih.
Thank you dear. Assalamualaikum. Dah habis dah ke semua?
Dah selesai dah kot. Terima kasih Doktor.
Alhamdulillah.
Okay. Thank you. See you in the next session.
24 bulan Adik ni ada recording ada kan?
Yes ada.
Okay, alhamdulillah. Terima kasih Mani.
Okay, terima kasih Doktor. Salam.
Bye. Hang pula saya punya laptop ni.
Hello, Puan Asniza.
Ya, saya. Saya tak boleh nak set. Saya punya apa? Komputer hang. Saya tak boleh nak live group. Tak boleh live meeting.
Okey, jadi nak kena isi balik dia punya CD markah CPD. Ada quiz ke?
Markah CPD?
Ada feedback form yang perlu diisi. Kita dah share link tu dekat chat box.
Kat mana?
Kena
Dekat
isi.
chat box. Even dekat kita punya screen pun kita ada share link tu. Boleh tengok yang bit.ly/EL2209.
Ya. Oh, buka situ ya.
Ya, buka dekat situ and isi feedback form tu.
Okey, baik.